Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss some news and stuff I'm hearing from Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 9 the potential remake. Um, and Final Fantasy 9 as a whole, what I mean by that, like Final Fantasy 9, the animation series, is supposed to come out sometime soon. They did announce it on like a blog post. I also got some news regarding Final Fantasy 16 and the the Summer Games Fest. So if you guys want more information on that, content such as that, if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, stay notified when I go live or upload my next video. With that said, let's get right into it. The first thing on the tab was talk about Final Fantasy 9, the animation series. As we can tell, it's targeting kids like ages like what? I think ages 6 to like 10, 12. It's not for like the adults or teenagers, so it's going to be a little bit on the lighthearted side. Um, as we know in the past, what I'm hearing lately is sometime this week they're supposed to drop a trailer for it, and a lot of people are excited for that. So I want to share that information with you guys today. That sometime this week we are going to see the Final Fantasy 9 animation series trailer sometime this week. And also regarding Final Fantasy IX Remake, there are reports going around, people speculating, people talking about it. What the reports going around that Square Enix is doing this because they're gonna review Final Fantasy IX Remake. As you guys can know how I feel about the whole ordeal, I don't think it's gonna be a full blown remake. I think it's gonna be just like upgraded, visuals. Might have like 60 frames per second, maybe on the new consoles. I'm not sure, but I don't expect a full blown remake like Final Fantasy VII remake. So that's my stance on it. That's my expectation. So hey, it blow my mind. Hey, go for it. So with Final Fantasy 9 out of the way, let's jump to Final Fantasy 16 and why Summer Games Fest is also part of this deal. Jeff Keighley earlier today has posted on his blog that there's not going to be much third-party announcements on his show, and he specs more like third-party going to be involved, like the first-party events, showcases, and stuff like that. So this is all like pointing to one of two things: either A, Final Fantasy 16 and Remake Part 2 news, and Final Fantasy 7 the 25th anniversary and the Final Fantasy 35th anniversary, and Capcom and whatnot. Are leading me to think that either A, this is going to be presented at like the showcases of Square Enix and Capcom, third parties such as those, or another thing that marketing is suggesting, that like I told you guys in the other video, that I think that PlayStation event is going to happen in June. And I think that Final Fantasy 16, since it is a major IP, as a Final Fantasy game mainline, and Sony has their marketing paws all over this, I expect, and all fingers are pointing to a PlayStation event in June. So that's what I'm hearing. That's the news I have for you guys for Final Fantasy 9 animation series. We got a trailer coming out this week, and all reports and speculations are saying that because of this, they are getting ready to review Final Fantasy 9 Remake, which is possible because this year is all about Final Fantasy, as Square Enix has told us in a conference call. This is the year of Final Fantasy, so the 35th anniversary, whenever they decide to do that next month or whatever, we probably will see a Final Fantasy 9 review trailer of some sort. That's my thoughts on that. Final Fantasy 16, since Jeff Keighley has posted that the Summer Games Fest will not host many, if any, third-party announcements. I don't see Final Fantasy 16 being at the Summer Games Fest. It's looking forward more like either a Square Enix event and stuff of that nature, or like everybody's suggesting, everybody's been talking about it and been hearing that Sony's getting ready and gearing up for a big PlayStation event for June. So that's all I have for you guys for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Final Fantasy 9 animation series. Are you guys excited about that? Are you guys excited about the Final Fantasy 9 remake possibly being reviewed shortly after that, or right around the same time? And let me know what you guys think of the Summer Games Fest not having many third-party announcements, and more like it's going to be involved with the first-party like showcases and whatnot involving Final Fantasy 16 with that. And with that said, if you guys want more news content such as this on Final Fantasy as a whole, or anything we discussed today, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, say no if I will go live, or upload my next video. With that said, you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Feel free to give me a follow on both, and join Discord. We can discuss more on this topic, and among other things. Thank you guys for the love and support as always. Guys, be safe out there. Be nice to each other. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care. Love you guys. God bless.